Kanye.
Oh,
went
I
on
didn't
to
see that one.
Gavin McInnes. He went on Alex Jones.
I saw the
There
Alex
was
Jones
another
one
one that he went on too. I can't remember.
Well, I know
what
he
that
went on
was.
Timcast and then
Timcast.
stormed off or walked
What is he
off.
on tour or something like that?
He kind of was.
He's trying to make it better by saying worse things.
Yeah,
because
Basically.
recently
Dude, it got worse.
Blaming the Jews for
No,
everything.
recently, I think on the Gavin McInnes one, the only little snippet that I've heard of it was like saying like, well, you don't go up and like, you know, like when you meet, you know how like if you hear something about a group of people, but you differentiate that from an individual, right? He's all, you do that with like Jews, right? And he's like, no. No, they are all the same.
It's so funny how
I'm like, how do you
everybody's
get
trying
it
to give him
worse?
outs, and then he
Yes.
just walks right into it,
Yeah,
dude.
it's like- Let's make sure it's recording.
It's fucking recording.
Sure.
Yeah, I can see
Kevin,
the big red
can you
fucking
verify
dot.
that for me that it's recording from your end?
No.
Welcome to the show.
Okay, take it away, Tim. Take it away, Tim. It's all you.
I can't. The pressure's too high.
All right. Welcome to the Garbage Pail Skids podcast. I'm your host, Shane Komke, and I'm here with these other guys. Tim Gage and Kevin McNichols. Did you put a fucking soundboard on there?
Oh my God! Is that a fucking soundboard?
Oh, wait a minute.
my
Wait a minute. Wait.
Oh, shit!
Does it have clapter on it?
Clapter.
It's a thing. Laughter and clapter at this,
Gotcha,
or
yeah, clapter.
laughter and clapping at the same time.
Clapping.
Does it have both of those? Like where it's all.
There is a lot.
Oh my God.
You hadn't the hotkey set up, huh? It's just
Oh, this is just
You know what?
all like
This is going to be the meme of. No, we have a soundboard at home.
yeah, it's just a fucking website.
It's not even a soundboard.
Let's see.
It is a website. I was like, what the fuck is going on back there?
Rolling over and stepping on my dog.
It's fine.
You hear that?
What
Yeah,
the fuck
I
was
heard that.
That's Rick Ross.
Was that Rick Ross? Look, I don't.
Oh my fucking God! dude.
Oh my God.
Oh my God! It keeps going.
Wow, this experiment is going
That was
well.
terrible. No, was that actually Anakin Skywalker's no? That was fucking
Yeah,
awful. I
it
didn't.
What
was.
other
I didn't
things do
realize
we have
how
on
bad
here?
that sounded.
This is Sparta!
Yeah, that no from Anakin is bad.
Yeah, that was a really bad no.
Listen to that shit.
That sounds like one of us doing it as
That's what
a
I
spoof.
mean. That's what I mean. No! Probably what it is someone spoofing it. That can't be the genuine.
I think that's the real
LucasArts
one.
soundtrack.
I remember it sounding.
Oh, also, before we get too far into this, like, subscribe, follow us. Follow us on social media. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and not Twitter, because Kevin got us kicked off of Twitter for saying the N-word.
I didn't get us kicked off.
And the S word.
Yeah, whatever the S. What is the S word?
yeah, what is the S word?
Oh, you guys can figure it out at home.
Tim, are you just going around in your head like,
Yeah.
what could I say?
Yeah,
What could I say?
S words
I
are
don't
pretty
have
funny.
it.
They're pretty awful too. They're hurtful. Hey, that's a Zelda sound.
Kevin,
S words are pretty funny.
my guess is Kevin got us kicked off for calling everyone a groomer.
No, this was before that when I got kicked off.
Oh.
It was before
It
that.
must have
groomer
only
thing.
been like a week before that.
So
No, it was
Kevin-
actually. This is a while before that groomer
Kevin
stuff
was-
started.
Kevin sends us this video of George Carlin. That was a pretty good one. I mean, he has
Yeah.
some insight.
oh, God.
You know, it's
I
great.
forgot
it's
about
actually
this.
pretty profound, but at the same time, he opens it up.
Wait.
with-
Oh, yeah.
Wait. Let me pull up
With
the
my
chat.
own little
Let me
fucking-
pull up the chat. This is the best fucking part of
The
it.
part about it I thought was fucking hilarious. I mean, the actual Carlin.
So
bit
go
was
ahead and
great.
talk about what the Carlin bit
Carlin,
says.
you know, he's on that the show with Bill Maher.
It was,
you know, and he's debating
politically incorrect.
Yeah, politically incorrect.
Yeah, his old show.
This was a while back, you know, obviously when Carlin was alive. He was debating, I think, with another gentleman there, but I couldn't remember if it was
Yeah.
a debate or not. But it was basically the guy was like, there's nothing wrong with the system. It's perfect. And, you know, everything's working the way it's supposed to be. And Carlin basically, in a roundabout way, said, no, you're wrong. You know, there's this illusion of choice, you know, whereas used to be 7 oil companies, and now there's 3, soon to be 2. There used to be this many organizations, and now everyone's compacting because the rich is figuring out how to screw us over more and more. But then they give us the illusion of choice by saying, "Oh, you've got 32 flavors of ice cream," and you got,
and that was the jokey part, but yet making a point.
That was a profound part about it. So, but the
So
part that I thought was
the best
hilarious.
part was Kevin saying this in our chat to each other. I've been trying to get this idea across to people for years. George Carlin says it better than I ever could in like 20 seconds. The man would destroy these people today, would have destroyed these people today were he still alive.
Yeah.
These are words.
So really
the funniest part about that whole thing is Kevin saying, I've been trying to tell the people, like the masses have not been listening to me, like all emo, fucking.
And so, I went through a veritable cornucopia of different ideas of Kevin trying to get this point across to people. Like, I think Shane had the idea of him just going up and talking to like bums.
Yeah, he's talking to a homeless guy.
You don't get it, dude. You don't get it,
dude. No, seriously, what I'm telling you is, look. You know how there's so many cars? We have a lot of cars. There's a lot of choices in cars, but we don't have many choices in what our gasoline's going to be. Do you see what I'm saying? You understand it?
Like, dude,
the bum's like, dude, this guy's crazy.
Can I have 25 cents? I just needed some money for gas, dude. That wasn't this. Or you just sitting in the bank in line.
Do you think bums go and talk to their bum friends and go, hey, man, I met this crazy motherfucker today. Holy shit. I almost gave him my money.
Just the image of Kevin.
I only have $5.
My question is though, who have you been telling this to? People that doesn't mean anything.
It's just in conversations over the years.
He's that guy at the
usually
party.
drunken conversations.
You've got to understand, we've got a lot of illusion in this country, right? We've got the illusion of safety, which started, and I'm sure it started before this, but 9/11 happens.
Oh, yeah.
We now have to take off our fucking shoes. Now,
That
I get it.
changed
That technically was
changed
after that. There was the shoe bomber, and that's why the shoes. But either way.
Yeah.
So, we have this illusion of safety at the airport. Like, oh, the security at TSA is doing a good job or whatever. They have the worst fucking attitude out of everybody that I've ever met.
You've seen the videos of them just slip short and everything.
Dude, here's the funniest part.
The guy wave his hand over a fucking suitcases. Like, there you go.
I think government agencies have actually, and who knows if they're bullshitting on this, but they've actually done little probes and shit to see if they can smuggle things through.
Oh, I believe it.
And I think the stats on it were like 90% of all guns got through.
I believe it.
And it's like, what are we worried about fucking like liquids then? What does it matter? Just look, we're going to lose a plane or two. It happens. I don't see what it was.
I had a family that's out, visiting abroad overseas, and they had made comment on Facebook how easy the airport was. Like 5 minutes and they're in their plane.
Dude, I got
no nonsense. They don't just fuck around. They're just like, all right, here's your boarding pass. Go get on the plane.
A few years ago, I got
it's changed a lot.
Yeah.
In my carry-on a few years ago when I went to Vegas, I got a knife all the way to Vegas in carry-on.
Yeah.
Vegas is the one that caught it. Portland did not catch it.
Well,
So I get to Vegas, then our hockey tournament ends, get back on the plane, blah, 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 right? Or go to get back on the plane. Sir, we need to talk to you. Like, okay. Like, we think we found a knife in your bag. I'm like, no, you didn't. First off, I didn't even know it was in there.
Of course not.
It was one that I had the bag with me when me and my dad and my uncle and everything, we all went down to
stab somebody.
Yes, we went to stab somebody. We had to hide the knife
as a family.
We had to hide the knife, and we chose that bag for a reason, Tim.
I get it.
For a reason.
No, I've been there.
No, we
did the same thing with guns in my family.
We gotta hide the guns.
We gotta hide it. That bum ain't gonna kill himself.
So wait, which Mormon family was that? That's fucking crazy.
That's what we do.
Is that the one from what is it? What was that called? Big Love? Weren't they kind of like that?
I don't know.
I never even watched it, but
but
no. Anyway,
I remember commercials for that show.
So the whole reason I ended up having the knife in there is we went down to fucking. This is gonna be terrible.
I
can already tell.
You'll get it. You'll get it.
Giving Kevin the power of buttons.
Yep.
It's already a bad idea.
Random, it's like Tim Grimes walking around.
Yeah, that's got to be edited out. The name.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah. So there's a name for you to edit out.
Write that down. I guess we
All right.
can't do name calling on this one.
But yeah, we went down to the dunes, and my dad ended up finding the knife and handed it to me. I just tossed it in the bag. Well, the bag at the bottom has got a bunch of straps to tie down your clothes. It got stuck under those. I didn't know that when I emptied it out. And
Who are you trying to? I mean, I get it, but you trying to like defend yourself or something?
No,
like that? You brought a weapon onto a fucking plane. Shane.
I was trying.
Look, giving many excuses you
in
want.
Vegas. You know what? I was really mad at the Stardust. Is that in Vegas? I think that's in Vegas.
I think it's in the Vegas. Yeah,
I was really mad at that. I was
It's one of the
gonna
old ones.
take over that plane, and I was gonna September 11th it.
Yeah.
So that was my thing.
Yeah.
And then I decided, you know what? I kind of want to hang out in Vegas.
Yeah, it's a good place to hang out for a little bit. You don't want to stay too long.
No, I think 3 days is perfect.
Yeah. You get
3 days in
Yeah.
Vegas is fucking perfect.
Yeah.
I actually think we should
They're
do
not
a
long enough to
Garbage
go
Pail
broke.
Skids fucking
Vegas style.
Vegas.
That'd be nice, but
'Cause
Kevin,
then-
how's Kevin going to show
Well,
up?
no, what we do is we go, Kevin, we're going to give you 5 years notice so you can save up for this.
He's got a wedding to plan, man. He's going to be
But
able to save up for that.
no, what we do is me and you we'll try to get the same vacation week.
No.
Fuck you. You got a throwaway week, dude. Toss a fourth one out there. Anyway,
suppose.
and then what we'll do is we'll all try to schedule this and go. I don't know what you're pushing anymore.
Well, I was hoping
Neither
that
does
was going to
he.
be one of those Borat things, but it wasn't very loud.
Well, it was, but it wasn't.
We're speaking over it. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, nice.
We should be louder than the buttons, maybe. I don't know.
That search
Push it
button
again.
at the
Try it
top.
again. Try a button.
Great success.
That's the one I hit before.
Is that a search icon on the top? You should just
It is
type
a
in-
search icon.
Put something up there and put a random word. Put very nice or something like that. And it gives
Hey,
you
type in the word Kevin. Seriously, because that will be in there.
yeah, that's not a
No.
bad idea.
Let's see. Oh, it does bring up all of
So
them.
you can
Cool.
just whatever words we're saying, it pertains to. You just type a word.
Kevin, you're now our producer
Yeah.
/
It's a shame.
Mostly-
conspiracy corner guy.
Shame you don't have a touch screen. But still, that'd be kind of cool.
Nobody asked you, Kevin!
That is fucking awesome.
Yay!
You need to
Save that
No,
one.
you need to actually get
good.
that off of there, and then I can put it on here.
I don't know if
Nobody
you can
asked
save
you,
it, but
Kevin.
I can link to it.
Yeah.
No,
I like
don't.
it.
No, you can. There's a way in your computer that you can
I'm sure
fucking
there's
record.
some way. I can figure
We'll
it out.
figure that out. Once we figure that out, that has to fucking go
that's
on here.
fucking great.
So when you say something to me and Tim are like, eyes glazing over and everything, and we're like,
Say,
shut the fuck.
Asked you, Kevin!
Yeah, exactly. That, I love that one.
Who is that? Is that Bill Hader?
Wait, what? What?
Kevin, God damn it.
Dude, all right, there's two.
All right, find a Tim one. Let's see what they got for a Tim one.
Yeah, let's see.
let's see.
This is going to be a fun little show, guys.
Yeah, we're testing out a soundboard that Kevin was supposed to get a year ago. We'd only talked about it like 45 times.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's a good one. That's standard.
Yeah, that is pretty standard.
And then we got the Tim Allen one.
I mean, you can use that every.
That was you can use that once in a while.
If Tim's like, I'm really handy. I built this table.
Every time I mention this desk.
Yeah.
Well, there's actually not a whole lot for Tim there.
Of course. What are you talking about?
I'm guessing there's
rules.
probably no Shane except maybe at the end of the movie Shane.
Nobody asked you, Kevin. I like that one a lot.
My nigga Shane's coming over.
Whoops.
That's great.
Okay, use that
That's
one.
going to be mine.
I'm black and I like men.
That's a shame one as well.
What was that from?
I don't even know. That doesn't sound familiar at all.
I can't even imagine what it would be like to be black.
What the fuck is all this
That
shit?
is definitely more and more Shane.
Here we go. Money talk.
Maybe some Shane rapper or something like
Yeah,
that.
who the fuck is Shane
It's
O'Mac?
Shane O'Mac. That's a
I don't know
rapper.
who Shane. Oh, is that a
Yeah.
rapper?
There you go.
That's why I'm like,
There's another, yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Shane O'Mac.
all right, this is mine.
you can have that. That's fine.
Look,
It's all yours, dude.
all right.
Good for you.
I don't want it
Yeah, you
now.
got
I don't
money,
want it
money,
now.
money.
Don't want it now.
Put that on the
Hey, why not?
4-track or the 5-track there. You have that.
No, I can't wait till we get an actual
Bruh.
8-track so we can actually fucking put 8 on there.
Yeah.
8 total sound. No,
Or
no.
we all have computers and we all
I'm
have
saying
the soundboard
we
up.
can make
Wah,
that.
wah,
We
wah,
can
wah.
get that soundboard on my iPad and make that the soundboard attached to that, can't we?
Yeah, but
think so,
That way
yeah.
it's touchscreen.
But the
we
the
can do
problem
that.
with that though is we need that 8-track to do that.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well,
we
this is
can't-
obviously made for
we
touchscreen,
can't
too.
have we can't have this computer and the iPad on at the same time. I'm sure this is boring the shit out of anybody.
Yeah,
listening.
we're doing some logistics here. Probably not.
We're doing
Take care of us,
behind the
so-
scenes, on the scenes.
Yeah.
And you know,
That we're here to entertain, folks.
now you guys get to know what it's like to.
Run a podcast. Martha Stewart has a fucking podcast.
I know. Everybody already knows how to make a
Yeah,
podcast.
I
so.
mean,
Yeah, it's just this is what a podcast is. Oh, I have a microphone.
Sweet.
Oh, I have a way to
Yeah.
record.
Yep.
All you have
Yeah.
to do is actually. There's podcasts that people do just on their iPhone.
I believe it.
They just record on their iPhone,
Yeah.
half hour, whatever,
Sure.
edit it a little bit, and then fucking put it out there.
Self-deluded. Oh boy.
Whew, that got high
Wow,
pitched.
was that Tim's bedroom last night?
No, I wouldn't have been.
Oh, it was somebody else's.
It would have been, I.
No, I don't think that. I could just see it.
Make a dog yelping sound. That's
No,
That's about as high pitched as
I
it
just
got.
thought like you'd kidnap somebody that just crossed the border. That's what it sounded like.
okay.
That's what it sounded like to me. I was like, Kevin's like, no, I have a place you can stay. You know how to work them hips?
Oh
You
boy.
gotta work them hips.
So you also sent something recently about fusion reactors or something?
Oh,
like that?
yeah.
No, he likes to tell us that type of shit and then never
Yeah.
bring it up on the show.
So
No, that's why I'm bringing it up.
I guess
What's going on with that?
So there's a big breakthrough in nuclear fusion.
What is nuclear fusion though? Is that just basically like power? You know, like power.
Well,
Well, you've got fission, which is
Yeah.
what we have now, right? That's our nuclear power right now. Fusion's what we want, right? That's what the sun is.
Yeah.
The sun is
so
fusion.
we created a sun.
It's some. I mean, I don't know what the science is.
I don't know.
Let him
yeah.
get into that.
That's the thing.
That's why I was asking Kevin, Shane.
Well,
I'm gonna tell you everything, Tim.
and to be perfectly honest, a lot of this is pretty complex science, so I don't really know a lot of it either. I kind of got a little bit of the basics. Like essentially,
But you're the smart one on the fucking show.
I should hope you would know.
Say
This
some
is
smart
way
shit.
beyond
Say
me.
some smart shit,
Then
nerd.
why you send to a bunch of fucking nerds? Okay, carry on.
well, there's the
Sorry.
article you could read. It.
Well,
It's-
Fuck that.
You know I'm not gonna.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Kevin, you should know better. You need
Kevin,
to just sum up.
You've sent us 400 articles, and I have
words.
not read 3 words out of
That's
any of
what I mean.
them.
You need to just say 3 words and we'll get it. All right, that's all you
Okay.
need to do. Not
So
One sentence or less. What is nuclear fusion?
okay. Well, I'm not going to go into.
He's already way past it.
Nuclear fusion. You look at the sun. Like that is what powers the sun. Is nuclear fusion.
yeah, it's like it's a forever explosion or something like that.
Kind of. Yeah.
Until it
I mean,
doesn't
it's
explode anymore.
Yeah. So basically, what they've always wanted to do is be able to essentially say put energy in and get more energy out than what
okay.
they put in.
All right.
Essentially, that's the very simple kind of way of putting it. And so basically, what they did was with one of the most powerful lasers on the planet, they shot the laser and essentially on the other side of this whole thing got more energy out than what they had actually put in.
Hey,
They put in like 1.3 megajoules or something, ended up getting 3.3 out or something.
Megajoules.
neat.
I played that game.
Oh, is that
so-
the thing that you smoke on to get the vapes as well?
Exactly.
Megajoules.
They had
It's a
like
really big
No,
jewel.
but it's a gigantic one.
It's a
and
really
it's got
big jewel.
A bunch of little
and they had
ones all
43
around it.
teenagers smoking on it.
Yes,
Fruit
all at
flavor.
once.
Yeah, that's why.
All at once.
Fruit flavors.
Great.
Yes.
Yes, those flavors and all the diabetes in the world that you could have.
Oh, this one's caramel. That's great.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty impressive,
And-
though. So, I mean, long term, that's basically we're going to convert to that type of power.
Okay,
source,
so
or-
basically, long term, this could lead to free energy.
no, that'll never lead.
Could I'm saying could?
no such
That's
thing.
that's like
the sun is free energy.
yeah.
Tim.
That's
Yeah,
that's
they're still trying to
basically
capitalize on that.
No, they're not. Because they're
How
like,
much
we
is a
can't
solar
make a lot
panel?
of money off of that. Dude, they don't make money off of solar panels. You get credits, right? So when you buy one, you get money back from the
It'll
government.
cost you money to buy it. I mean, if
I-
I were to
but
put
what I'm
solar
telling-
panels in my house, it's $10,000
Yeah, that's way cheaper than what they actually cost.
to build.
Yes. They're way more expensive. That's one of the reasons why you don't see giant solar fields everywhere.
Well, because a lot of places don't have the means for it, the room for it. There's solar fields all over New Mexico and Arizona and all that.
Yeah, but they don't power as much as you think they would. for the amount of acreage they take up, they don't put out the amount of power that you would get. Like if you had one nuclear plant there, you would get all the power you need.
No, I agree with that. But when you say it's a free energy source, it's not.
No, it's definitely not. The sun is a free energy source. That's how you get energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how the whole Earth gets energy.
No, I get that. That's how we heat ourselves. And
I mean, at some point, Spaceballs will be right, and we're going to pay for air.
Yeah,
Probably
exactly.
pay for access to the goddamn sun.
Too.
Like an air gate around the planet, like in the movie.
There's a company out there called Boost that's selling air canisters. Literally, you put over your nose, and it's supposed to just energize you. And it's just fucking oxygen.
I was going to say it's pure oxygen.
Yeah.
That's why you get slightly high.
Yeah, exactly. It's just
yeah.
like putting an oxygen mask on you for,
And the guy's making money off it, dude. It was on that one show with the rich people.
Yeah, but people sell a lot of stupid shit, and people make money off of it.
Hey, if people are dumb enough to buy it, whatever.
That's the first thing I thought when I saw that. I was like, oh shit, Spaceballs. Now we're buying cans of air.
Yep.
Literally.
Remember Beanie Babies was a thing.
Well, that was also
was.
didn't they have air like oxygen bars and shit for a while there? Remember that was a thing back in the 90s?
Oxygen?
O2 bars?
No.
Where you actually go to a bar and have a hose and just start breathing.
I don't remember
oxygen.
that.
I think they had them in New York.
I think those were
They had
adult
them
homes,
They had
Tim.
them in China. They had them in Japan. Yeah, O2 bars. I think they still exist.
Hey, I could see it in China.
Yeah.
Do you want to know why? Because have you seen the pollution in China?
Terrible pollution.
Like it looks like Southern California did in the 80s.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
But everywhere.
There's O2 bars still in existence. There's one here in town. A Lifeline oxygen bar.
I guarantee that's just an old folks' home. And
Getting there. You're getting there, Kevin. That was pretty
that's
close.
That's the air.
That's pretty close.
Pretty much.
But yeah, there's still there's Las Vegas has them. It's O2 lounges, a whole bunch of stuff like that.
I know there's benefits to certain things that have to do with oxygen like that, like
there's
those oxygen
hyperbaric chambers and shit like
those
that.
oxygen chambers.
Yeah.
Those are cool, though. Those
Michael
hyperbaric
Jackson would
chambers.
use those all the time, so he could hide the evidence inside there.
But have you ever done one of those?
It's like a priest with a seminary.
Have you ever done those floating
seminary.
ones though? The one
Seminary.
we talked about that a little bit. The sensory depth chamber.
Yeah, I want to go do one
Dude,
of
they're
those.
great.
I do too.
They're a lot of fun.
Are
man.
they?
Oh yeah, it's a
You
trip.
just sit and fucking think.
Yeah, to
Like
the
if
point where you're like
you're
almost-
hallucinating.
almost like an out of body experience.
Yeah, I've heard people have had out of body experiences in it.
Yeah, my body kept multiplying, and
There's
multiplying was fucking wild.
Well, there's people that do that with
that sounds awesome.
certain meditation.
Well,
You
that's-
can do that.
yeah, well,
Yes,
that's the
crazy
thing
people
too.
do
Is
meditation.
forget what meditation
They
that
offer
is.
CBD too prior to going in. Hey, have
Really?
a CBD honey stick, and of course, I'm not going to take anything like that because I can't.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
to do it on some sort of like not hallucinogen, but a body relaxer like that, I can imagine would be just 10 times better.
Oh,
Yeah.
But by
absolutely.
literally, like the thought of it is, when I thought about it, I was like, well, I would sink, but the
No, it's salt water.
Yeah, and to lay in there, you're like, whoa, this is fucking.
Aren't you
weird.
from? You're from Wyoming, not Utah.
Yeah, no,
gonna
but
say-
I'm familiar with Salt Lake.
Yeah.
same thing. But this is
You've seen SLC Punk? They couldn't
Yeah.
fucking put that.
sink. Damn it!
They couldn't put that goddamn
fucking
car
love
in
that
there.
with
guy.
a fucking gun.
That guy was, but probably my favorite.
There's a
character.
movie
Favorite
on
character
here.
that
That too. Yeah.
Yeah, the
It
fucking
was
laser disc.
Mark, right? Mark was his
Yeah.
name in that.
Dude, that
Nobody knew where the fuck he came from or where he went after he left town.
I need to watch that again. I
I
haven't
do
watched
too.
that in
I
a long
love that
time.
movie.
That was Stieglitz from.
Yes, from
Glorious
Hugo,
Bastards.
Hugo Stieglitz. Yeah.
Yeah, he was great in that too.
Yeah, it was fucking
Oh, dude,
that's
awesome in
that's
that.
a good fucking movie.
That's
is a
what
good
I
movie.
like that he does that. Tarantino does that with his latest movies, where he
What?
takes like a historical event and changes it up to make it.
Yeah, he
He-
twists it.
revisionist history
Yeah.
is what he does,
That's
and he does
fun.
that in a lot.
Fucking
fun.
love it.
I love that the most recent one, Once Upon a Time, or not the most recent. Is that the most recent?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was his latest.
Okay, that
Yeah.
is the most recent.
And
Then.
that was the.
But I love that
Wonderland
one.
Murders? No, it wasn't.
No,
Wonderland. It
no,
was,
That's
that
the one
was
I-
Sharon
I-
Tate.
yes, yeah, that was
I
right.
still haven't seen
the
that.
guy
one.
with the swastika. on his
Well,
phone? No.
if you don't know, Sharon Tate dies,
Oh shit! Hey, fuck, man.
and she's pregnant.
Well, then you fucking ruined everything,
Brad Pitt
bro.
was kick ass in that one too.
Yeah,
Holy
dude, that's
shit.
a cool fucking movie.
The little girl.
Yeah.
What was that? That teenager in the car with him. Oh shit!
I forget about that.
She wanted to suck his dick.
Yeah.
He's like,
And then
how
he
old
takes
are you? She's like, old enough to, suck your dick, but
old enough to get you arrested in most states.
not that. Dude, that's
Don't
what we're
ever fucking
talking
play that
about.
again. Push it again. Push the button again.
I didn't press it again.
No, push it again to stop the fucking thing.
No,
No, it
No,
just plays
starts
it again.
There's got to be a way to fucking stop that shit.
There we go.
Good. Yeah.
Stop it.
No.
You just play a shorter one.
Look, no, that makes sense. You played the Law and Order thing right after it because you should be arrested for fucking playing that. That's fucking terrible. I hate that shit.
Sound file needs to be completely
Yeah, it's
deleted.
annoying.
That's why when I watch reels, I don't even turn on the sound anymore because of shit like that.
Well, that's
Oh, really?
Yeah,
They play
90% of
that
it too is
often?
people dubbing them.
Yeah.
it's dubbed.
Dude, I watched the craziest fucking thing, and this wasn't on reels or anything. Well, it might have been. But I follow this guy, Mr. Guns and Gear, does a lot of gun stuff, hence the name.
Surprising.
But he put out a fucking what was it? Closed circuit television or recording of this thing that happened outside a bar. It's fucking wild. I guess there was a fight that spilled out onto the street. There's a group of people that they were there for a birthday party. I don't know who the other person was, but their argument turned into gunshots.
Oh shit.
And he ended up shooting one person. Then another guy stands over there. And at first it looks like the other dude has a gun, but he's just pointing. Because I'd watched it like 3 times to see, like, did he actually have a gun? And that's why, like, I thought maybe this is like a gang thing. But no, just people mad at each other. Ends up shooting that guy. Then, like, the daughter goes over to the father that's laying down on the ground, that potentially just dead at that moment. And the gunman just walks up, pops her in the head while she's just sitting there. Fucking walks over to the kid that he shot earlier, pops him in the head, then finds the other person that was there at the fucking thing and shoots her in the head.
Holy
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
And then just takes off. And then I guess you come to find out that he was paroled in like 2009 for a murder he already committed.
Wow.
It's like, this guy's probably dangerous. Maybe.
He's one of those people that just slips through the
Slips through the cracks.
of
Yeah.
the system.
Through the cracks of the system of murdering
Yeah.
people beforehand.
that's we can thank
But
Kate
dude,
Brown
it
for
is
that one.
one. It wasn't even. It
We're
was
gonna
in
still
Chicago.
Blame, no, we're still gonna blame her.
It was in Chicago.
That's what we do. We blame.
Actually, what did
politicians
she
for
just do? She fucking
that. Pardoned
commuted
a whole
the
bunch of
sentence.
people. Yeah.
I guess the problem with that is now that their death sentence is off, I guess in Oregon, they can actually now be paroled, even though they said, "Oh, I give them true life," but that's not the case.
Yep.
Because that doesn't change what the law already says.
Well,
So apparently, one of those guys who's committed a murder, he could get out like next year. Now,
if you want. You're getting there, Kevin. You're getting there. That's even better. I like that. That's a good one.
copyright strikes. Here we come.
Yep, who's gonna-
Shut the fuck up!
I'm so fucking scared right now.
But yeah,
a good one, too.
yeah, it's definitely getting crazy out there. This is the other
Oh,
thing that's
it-
crazy out there. It's,
I gotta find that video though. I'd like to see that.
Here, I'll just send it to Kevin. Maybe Kevin can pull it up. It is.
We should
fucking-
not pull it up on this show.
We can blur it out the entire time that it's being played,
All right, well,
or just not put it up there.
Let's just,
Or
let's
just send me
not.
the link. I'll check it out later.
Yeah.
'Cause I need something to jack off to later.
Yeah.
On.
Tim cannot come unless he sees someone dying.
Hey, man, sometimes it just gets to a point where it's
Tim tried finding
it's too
the
extreme.
death
you
bukkake
gotta,
video
you gotta have
from
the most
Japan.
extreme shit
No,
to get
I
off.
did. It was.
Oh, you
pretty-
found it?
It was pretty dull, actually.
You're like, "Ugh, she just
a-
gave up.
It's a bunch of.
Just gave up.
Yeah,
You just
she was definitely a
stop
quitter.
breathing, stop fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely getting crazy out there, though. Like, I'm noticing more and more stores that are not in terrible neighborhoods, just like windows are busted out everywhere.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
saying that's why
getting worse
inflation's
everywhere.
so bad because there's so much fucking theft.
Yeah, that's a big part of
Uh,
it.
there
Big
are
part
a
of
lot
it
of
is
the
'cause everything's getting stolen.
Yeah, a lot of the big box stores are pulling their stores out of certain cities.
Walmart.
and- yeah, Walmart.
Walmart is one of the ones right now
Yeah.
that is saying that you guys aren't going to like it. We're going to have to raise everything by like a penny or two. And then you guys are really, really going to fucking get mad at us.
Get robbed even more is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
It
You just know
self-perpetuates.
a penny. You just put it out of our price range. I can't. I'm gonna have to steal from you now.
Steal more from you now.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
not-
gonna have to steal more.
Yeah, that's the pathetic part about it. I mean, I understand the struggle. I get that. I mean, it's understandable that these people they need to eat. But when it's someone saying it's reparations or I need my Prada, I need my this, I need my Gucci.
It's all bullshit.
Yeah,
it's all bullshit.
basically- I
Tim,
just
have
get-
you ever priced Gucci?
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get it.
My ex had expensive taste. She liked the fucking Coach purses and shit, and those are expensive. I never understood it. It's a fucking purse, but
I've never got it either.
It's a status symbol, but
Yeah,
it's
it is.
above. That's just it's above my level. You know what I mean?
When you could literally go to like a Goodwill and find the same thing, just not the brand.
Well,
label,
that's just
you know?
even then Goodwill now. I'm finding brand name shirts like my Hawaiian shirts that I'm wearing. I get them from Goodwill.
All right, so
But
that
they're-
I know
actually-
we've been finding good shit
They're
there too.
fancy as fuck. Like I priced one out. It was like a $70 shirt that I got for $5 fucking bucks. It's great.
Yeah.
I mean, that's an option. But what I'm saying is, for those that they want that item just because of the clout.
Yeah, exactly. It's the clout that comes with the prestige that comes with having
Okay.
a Gucci
But it's above their
bag.
station.
Here we
That's
go.
That's my
A lot
point.
of the times it is.
Here we go. You guys are talking about exactly what Payless Shoes did. Payless Shoes took one of their stores, and I forget what they named it. They
I
turned it in-
remember they made it a fancy
They,
name. or
yeah, they
something
called
like
it
that.
Palessi
Yeah.
in Los Angeles, and then upcharged all their shoes by like 8,000%.
Yeah.
Oh,
So they went from like
shit.
$40 shoes. I don't know what
No,
8,000%
that was like
of that.
$20 or something like that. Their shoes.
Yeah,
are
or
expensive,
$20
yeah.
shoes. Their $20 shoes were like $400 to $600 then, right? And people would come in, and all the people that were saying beforehand that they're crap shoes, these are terrible styles and shit. All the same people go in. They're like, these are amazing.
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
quality craftsmanship, and it's
That's
like
the thing. You take a shitty shoe and throw Gucci on
But
it. Someone will buy it and be like, "Oh my god, look how
No,
amazing
you
it
just
is."
Penn
throw
and
a
Teller
price-
did
you
this
just
shit,
throw a
too.
price tag on it. You don't even put a brand
bullshit.
name
Yeah,
on it.
just it being expensive.
Yep.
remember
you know,
Penn and
is-
Teller bullshit. They
Oh,
did
I
the same
love that
thing.
show.
Yeah.
They did the same thing on one of the episodes. They did it with like fancy food restaurants, right?
Yeah.
They did it with fancy restaurants, and what they did is they just went out, ordered Taco Bell, and then dressed it up to look like a fancy fucking meal.
Yeah.
And
To
people were
look
like, "Oh my
fancy,
god,
yeah.
this is amazing!"
Right.
And then they would have them like, "What would you rate a Taco Bell version of that?" Oh, it'd be like a 3. What do you rate this? Like a 9.
Yeah.
This is a 9.
Well, yeah.
They did it with
It's like-
water too.
It's like
They just,
Yeah,
they,
yeah,
they
it
just
was
put
just
fuck-
tap water,
they-
wasn't it?
Yeah, out of a hose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of a fucking hose.
Oh wait, I think I remember that.
I remember that.
So they showed that yes, when you fucking add status to something, people go, "I want that." And there's some
yeah,
things that I
exactly.
actually kind of agree with it on, like a company that like when I get guns, right? I like H&K guns. They're expensive, but they're quality fucking guns.
Right.
I like them.
So what's that difference between HK and
CZ,
CZs? Yeah.
CZs are good too.
Yeah, but they're cheap.
Yeah, but I
plastic frames.
I also
and,
on top of it like
metal.
HK more.
Yeah.
That's on top
No,
of it.
High Point. That was the one I was thinking.
High Point is terrible.
Yeah.
Don't ever say that name again. You have a better chance of hitting your target by throwing the pistol at
Yeah,
it.
that's what I hear. The pistols, if the throwing the pistols about more damage than the bullet
Yes.
would. Yeah.
Yeah. No, the bullet will still do damage. It just has a fire.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, it's definitely wild when you attach status and name to something, and then watch people go fucking crazy. What are you doing, you fucking cunt?
What are you doing?
Why are you gay?
Why are you gay?
Kevin's asking himself that question just out loud to us.
It's on here 3 times.
Well, it's got to be asked 3 times.
It's because it knows your computer.
Searching his browser history. Why are you gay? No, why are you gay?
Next week, all of them say that.
Why are you gay?
Why are you gay?
Kevin, how come all the buttons are the same? I don't know.
They won't change.
And I keep getting an email that says they're going to expose my browser history. Or else, unless I pay them 4 Bitcoin.
Fucking do it. I really hope someone holds my shit for hostage. Like, by all means, send out those pics. I don't fucking
Oh, dude, I've
care.
already gotten
Right.
one of those scam emails.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got all your browsing history and stuff, and you're like, no, you don't.
Okay, it's like, even if they did, it's like
I'm
okay.
like, what?
Shit.
They're like,
Go
oh,
ahead.
we've got pictures of you masturbating. You're like,
Who doesn't?
I was in a park. How do you not have pictures of this?
My OnlyFans is free, bro. Come on.
It's like, no, I get it, but send me money. That's the bizarre
How'd you
part
get
of
access to this? It's behind a paywall.
I'm still gonna do that. Set that up. I bet
You're gonna start an
I bet
OnlyFans?
I can make money.
Yeah.
I honestly think I can make money on it.
It's yeah.
I'm
it's
dude,
all
I'm
gonna-
sure you
I
can
have
probably
no
get some
shame.
fans.
I really don't fucking
It's
care.
definitely all gonna be dudes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, that's
oh, it'll all be
100%.
dudes.
I mean,
It'll
that's
all be
what the
dudes.
porn industry caters to. It's dudes.
Yeah.
On all sides of it.
And actually, the more successful ones are dudes. as I understand it, per capita.
I still think it's going to be the chicks.
It's gay men make way more than female stars.
Oh, stars! I'm talking OnlyFans. I think the OnlyFans the females make way more.
Yeah,
shit.
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, OnlyFans.
But you're right,
Like,
in porn, you're right. That's.
Oh,
I think that's.
I see. Okay,
fuck,
there.
dude. HBO did a whole fucking series.
This guy's
on
like,
it.
I'm straight, but I do gay porn because it makes so much fucking money.
I
doing
know
it.
which episode
Yeah.
you're talking about because that was the one where
He's
you're
like a cowboy. He's got deep voice and all that. But he's
I
like,
don't
really
remember
fucking
exactly.
Get shit on. Well, yeah, he probably gets that too.
Yes, that was actually that was the closing.
Did we talk
scene.
about that one chick that did that? Cash Me Outside. She made like how many millions in her
She
first
made a ton
month?
of
She,
money.
she
Like
made
that.
$1 million the first day.
Yeah.
She makes I think $40 million, or she made $40 million last year.
Fucking wild.
Just doing
dude.
OnlyFans and I think just showing her tits, but I don't even know if she does.
I haven't subscribed to it. I never will. I just can't
No,
stand
I-
that chick. I'm not at
Well,
all interested. But
Do you remember when that Bella Thorne got on? She did an OnlyFans, and like she didn't even show any nudity,
No,
and like it pissed
it was-
everyone off. But
it-
she made millions.
It was
like,
basically
tons of
just
money.
an extension of Instagram.
pretty
Yeah.
much. Pretty much.
well, yeah.
And there's
but-
a lot of chicks that do that. They just go, oh, I'm an influencer, so I'll do OnlyFans, and then I'm going to show
Yeah.
slightly
that
more
that
cleavage.
goes to the title of it. You know, you basically are making money off the brand.
Yeah.
OnlyFans. You say you have an OnlyFans, everyone's gonna be like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna go from Twitter to that and see what's on there." I'll pay money for that.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't work with just anybody.
I get it, but the bigger name influencers, it would. Could you imagine?
Oh
There-
yeah, it would
I
work.
forget
it
who
works
it was.
with
They
the bigger
I think
influencers.
recently I was
There's this
listening
blonde
to.
chick on TikTok, this blonde short-haired TikTok chick. She's fucking smoking and hilarious, and like one of the top producers of TikTok.
Okay,
But I don't know if she's got an OnlyFans. But I bet you if she dropped it, holy fucking
she might make a
shit.
ton of money just doing TikTok.
Yeah, well, even so.
All right, you gotta fucking slow it down on that. I don't know what you're doing at this
God
point.
damn, it's some bullshit.
You're not contributing to the conversation. You're just trying to find buttons
That's
right
what we
now.
asked him to
Not
do.
entirely.
That's what we-
No,
we're having
he's
fun with it.
This guy's in his own fucking world right now because he's like, harkening back to Christmas morning, 1985.
Hey, you wanted the soundboard. Now you're telling me to
Could you
stop.
imagine if we
I was
had
hoping you had a soundboard
How well-
board of like select things.
I haven't gotten that
how
far
well
yet.
it would be right now if he had it a year ago.
Yeah.
How defined.
No,
it.
Oh,
he-
yeah, it
he
would be
that's
a
what
lot.
we're doing.
Yeah.
We're just
But-
spitballing and trying it
Yeah.
out and playing around with it. That's what.
And
we
there's
gotta
so
do.
many things on here. Some of them I just have no clue what they do.
Yeah.
Yet, so
That's the
Well,
goal
you
of it.
should be able to
So
narrow it down and like get rid of one.
We're gonna let. These,
I mean, like, look at this. There's
it's a
tons of
website.
these
He's not gonna be
things.
able to change it.
No, but you know what? You could. Well, it says here you can actually create your own. Like, but I haven't gotten around to being able to do that yet.
Don't,
You know, you
don't
like.
upload any of our stuff to that.
No. We
You-
create our own soundboard from the
You
stuff.
curate it.
Yeah,
I
you
got
curate
it.
it
Curate.
exactly.
So you basically have to create your own program.
Yeah,
or
no.
download a program?
It's like you put likes on them, and then they'll.
You're
they'll save 'em.
retarded and retarded. You're like double. You're retarded
So
squared.
Do you need to know like C++ for it? Or?
You nasty.
All right, that stopped the show in its tracks.
Yeah,
That's
that's Kevin's job.
yep.
You're welcome.
Kevin's good at it.
That's what he does best.
This is our new conspiracy.
Yeah, we're gonna
so
need that one. for
Kevin's
sure.
actually talking now.
Yeah, that's a.
You can hear the
gonna
audience.
be-
It's
falling
usually what
asleep.
happens when I
should
start
be a
talking.
Go-to right there.
But
Crickets.
on Two Bears, I think last week they were talking about OnlyFans and trying to figure out who made the most money, and it was there's some chick that was making like $3 million or $4 million a month.
A month?
No, it was more than that. I think it was like
Who's got the money to fucking give these people?
Holy
I want to know who the
shit.
fuck has all this fucking money to make these other people rich.
Dude,
Honestly, I mean, even
Three
with
or
a-
four
I like how you
million
think that
a
there's not a
month?
lot of people in this country that say, fuck it, I'll just give $30 a month. It's only $30 a month. All you need is a few of them.
I'm just.
I think she was making like, what was it, like 15 million a month or 20 million a month?
what?
Yeah, a month.
That's like, dude, there are
But
corporations
that's the thing.
that make
but,
that much
but
money a month.
Think about it. Say that she's got 10 million followers on some other social media. Say that only 10%, a million, go to her OnlyFans and give her $20 a month. There's the 20 million right there, right? And so basically, we now have this. And the thing is, not just OnlyFans. If you look at other social media like YouTube and shit like that, that's how people are now making money. Like it used to be, to entertain people, you had to go through corporations.
Yeah, you had
And-
to go through gatekeepers.
Yes, you had to go through numerous gatekeepers.
Yes, jump through hoops, and then you'd also be beholden to like different companies
And now
all this other
now
shit.
everybody can have their own fucking audience and still be successful without anybody knowing who they are outside of their audience.
That's exactly right. Like there are people that still don't know who the fuck Logan Paul is, for
Yeah.
instance.
I still don't know what the fuck he does.
He's like a vlogger or something. I think that's all he does.
No,
is
he's
just
got
like,
a podcast.
does he have a podcast too? Okay.
Well, I know that he has that now, but I
he
didn't.
has his brother on. He also has a brand. He has that drink.
He's got a drink.
man.
I
Okay.
can't remember what it's
Steven
called.
Seagal had a drink too. It was called Lightning Bolt.
Yeah, this one. I can't
But you're right though. Like it's like there's these echo chambers of people where it's like the rest of the world has no clue who they are.
But these aren't-
except for maybe those hundreds.
I wouldn't call these
of
echo
thousands or-
chambers though.
Not
because
really
it's not
echo
really
chambers,
a
but
fucking
more like
political thing. You know, you.
yeah, you're right. It's not a political.
Like
echo
I
chamber.
think
It's
the
more
only
like a fandom.
I think the only
echo
person that's
chamber.
kind of broken through a little bit of that is Mr. Beast, and that's
Yeah.
because he's
Yeah.
known by people
Yeah.
that don't know what the fuck he does.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's those few of them that have transcended.
Yeah,
and,
and he's
where Mr.
he's
Beast is.
only doing it through YouTube, nothing
Yeah.
else.
And it
Yeah,
bleeds
wow.
through on Reels. It bleeds through on TikTok, though. That's how they get. I mean, Reels on Facebook. Do they have Reels on Twitter and Instagram
No,
as well?
because they're not the same company. Instagram and Facebook are the same.
So that's probably where Instagram and Facebook.
Yes.
Those are Reels.
Twitter, you can post anything you want.
Oh, there's no. It's not Twitter. You don't.
Have you ever been on Twitter?
No, I don't. I don't do Twitter, and I barely do Instagram. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of any social media, to be honest.
You're the only fan, Tim.
I am the
only
only
fan.
fan. Only hands.
Only
But
hands.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know, it is cool
Only
that there's,
hams.
you know,
Just Tim eating ham the entire time.
ham.
You're doing your own fucking mukbang.
Rum ham.
Tim's doing mukbang now.
I would
Well,
do it.
and you know, and then there's also fandoms around mukbang
Well,
too.
that's the one that really
Oh, that
fucking
fat
is
guy that
so
just eats
weird.
a whole bunch of fucking food.
Yeah,
Well,
like that
everybody knows who that is.
Nicocado
Yes.
Avocado.
Nicocado.
Yeah.
Everybody fucking knows who that guy is. I didn't know. Look,
I heard about him about a year ago.
I heard about him a little
Saw the
bit too. I
mukbang
just
shit.
watched his downfall video because they always
Isn't
do
it
those
terrible?
stupid
Yeah.
downfall. It's not a It's really not a downfall video when the
No.
guy's still getting 3 to 4 million subscribers,
Tons of
tons
money.
of views.
Yeah, I mean.
Do you know what?
maybe
You know?
30 minutes a month. 30 minutes a day. No, I think he posts like once a week.
I don't know what he does. I don't follow him. I don't do any of that shit. But what's weird to
He
me?
shits his pants on TV on camera.
Okay, well you know a lot about him.
Well, I don't do it on camera yet.
I didn't say you did what he does.
Oh,
I
shit my
said you
pants?
know a lot about him.
I do.
And then you said I don't shit my pants on camera.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
But
Well, he makes millions of dollars, so maybe you
No,
should.
that's what I'm saying. But that's what it takes. I mean, I'm.
No, my thing is him going from
can't.
like a person that seemed like he was healthy
Mm-hmm.
to this fucking whatever he is now.
Yeah.
You
I
know.
saw this video where they showed his progression.
Yeah,
from, like
That's what I
he
just
was really
watched.
yeah.
It's probably
he was,
just a
probably the
similar
same
video.
video.
Similar
yeah, or
video,
similar.
or, you know, might be the
But
same.
but yeah, he was skinny and thin and everything before, and then now he's
he's
big.
like
He's huge
He's
now.
ballooned and he's depressed.
I
mean,
guess
that's what
he
it
went
comes
to
off as.
what is it, the Heart Attack Cafe or Heart Attack Grill or whatever in Vegas,
Yeah.
and they weigh you there.
Okay.
And
they
when,
really?
after he went up there, he's like, your guys' scale's got to be broken. He's like 350 pounds.
I believe it. Yeah, he's
Oh,
up
he's
there.
easily 350.
yeah, definitely.
And he's homosexual. Him and his boyfriend live together.
Oh, I thought you were going to be like, and that's why God is punishing him.
Yeah, because that's my belief system.
You're like,
You're getting fat
this-
because of your
this
homosexuality.
abomination.
I've seen the videos of him and his boyfriend going at it. They're like arguing and shit, yelling at each other. It's fucking scary shit, dude. But it's all an act, you know. It's all for cameras. Whenever
Well,
there's a camera,
I'm
on-
sure there's a little bit of truth in it because there's a little bit
Oh,
of truth
yeah,
in
yeah.
all that shit.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm sure it's over the top
Yeah.
for the performance.
Yeah.
And
Well, I mean,
but I don't get that type. I don't understand that type of fucking
entertainment.
entertainment at all.
From what I
don't
can
get
tell,
it.
like almost everything he does while on camera is an over sort of a character.
Yeah, it's a character
you know?
for sure. There, I mean,
But I think it's broken his psyche because I watched this, probably the same one that you watched.
Probably, yeah.
And I think that there's rumors that it's all spreading into his real life, all that shit.
Yeah,
So
and
it's
you-
like,
I mean,
I
you
just
can
don't get. I don't
definitely-
understand that.
Well, you can definitely see it is affecting him. I mean,
Well,
not
of
just
course.
physically, but like
Imagine
like those older videos, seeing how he was to how he is now, and everything.
Imagine an actor playing the same person for 3 years straight or 4 years straight.
Yeah, you don't know where where the character begins
Yeah.
and where you begin. You know, where
And
you
imagine how annoying it would be if it was a fucking a method actor. God, well, I've got to be in this accent all the time.
Or an improv actor. Those motherfuckers.
No, I think it'd be worse with the method actor.
Yeah, because the improv actors, they're more doing shit like it's momentary.
Yes,
stuff.
and-
It's not improv. That's my
Yes,
fucking
and.
point. It's not.
What is not
improv
improv?
acting is not improv. They fucking practice that shit all the goddamn time. It's not made up.
Yes, it is.
I mean,
you know what
well,
improv is?
Improv is supposed to be made up and like.
All right, how about whose line is it anyway?
You know, it's spontaneous.
That shit is fucking scripted.
What?
No, it's not.
Okay.
What show?
You think whose line is it
Yes.
anyway? Is
I think
scripted?
everything that the host says, they already know what's going to be said.
I don't believe that.
That's. I mean,
Tim-
those guys.
So
though,
you believe street magicians too?
Well, no. I
Yes.
mean,
Like, magic is real.
The reaction videos of street magicians.
It
is real.
depends.
Not all of
If
them.
there's black people in the crowd, I 100% believe it. 'Cause they turn and fucking run. They're like, "Oh my god, this guy's."
That's all.
But no,
that's all
no.
an act.
No, it's not.
Street.
I
well,
think
street
some of it is.
magicians
If
are
you're
just
talking-
sleight of hand masters. You know.
No, I'm not
it's-
saying what they're
you're-
doing isn't a trick. I'm just
You're
saying
100% talking
the people
about.
that react to it are actors.
You're talking
Some
about
of 'em
Chris
are.
Angel. That's who you're talking
Chris
about.
Angel,
Yes,
there's definitely-
this is all fucking hired
there's this,
fucking hands.
There's this British guy that.
Okay, there's magicians that do that, but most of them fucking just do it for the reaction
The other
that's
guy,
actually happening.
the other guy with the sad eyes or the droopy, sleepy eyes.
David Blaine.
Yeah,
David Blaine.
But David Blaine, I don't consider a
Actors.
magician.
Okay.
He wrote on a hot air balloon. That's not magic.
No,
We
he's-
knew about that shit in the Civil War.
Okay,
we
but
used
his-
them as lookouts.
He still does street magic and videos with actors reacting to it.
I don't
Well,
believe that
yeah,
they're all
but
actors.
but
man.
aren't some
I
of those
don't
things
get-
he does more like endurance?
They're
like
stupid.
shows
They're
or
dumb.
something?
They
Well, I
make
know,
no
but
sense.
They're
I
more
don't
like
think-
endurance shit, aren't
Yeah,
they?
they're
Pretty
but
much?
they're dumb.
Yeah, but
He's like,
still,
hey, look, I can
that's
put a
pretty
nail
much what
through
they
my
So
arm.
are.
he basically walks to someone who already has the prop and does a trick, and you're saying that person isn't in on it.
How do you
Not
know
all
that they
of them.
always have the prop?
I think
just
some
you
are,
can't
some
figure it
aren't.
out doesn't mean
No,
that
I
it's
can. I know exact. So a bum sitting there. This is not David Blaine. This is David Blaine. A bum sitting there with a cup of coffee.
You
David
have no
Blaine-
faith in people. Is what
David
it is.
Blaine
That's
goes
your
up
problem.
to him and says, "Hey, can I see a coffee really quick? I'm just going to see your coffee, man. God bless coffee."
Well, you almost had his
grabs the guy's coffee cup, and all of a sudden he shakes a little bit, and it gets filled up with coins. Right? There's no fucking possible way that he magically filled that with fucking coins, unless
You're
the guy
right.
that was holding it already had coins in it.
No.
No.
No, you're. I guarantee
I
you're
actually
missing
know.
the entire
I-
method to that entire trick.
Right, I do
guarantee
think
that.
No, because the trick is the coins are already in there. The
Or
coffee's
not.
at the top. Yes, it is. And then you push up a plunger on the bottom
He-
of it,
he-
and the coffee sinks to the bottom, and the coins go to the top.
And they're all dry.
he might.
They're
I
wet.
don't know. He might have some different.
How do you
method
know they're
in
wet?
the
I
way
just
he's
saw the
doing it.
video how to expose it. I mean, it was exposed. There's a video exposure of how this trick works, and the person that was holding it, this quote unquote bum, wasn't a bum, was a paid actor.
Maybe it was.
Okay, maybe that
Maybe it
one
was.
was, but I don't believe that they're all fucking.
I don't think all of them
get-
are, yeah.
Like I said,
Once
I
they
think
become
that-
big, they all are.
bullshit. I
No,
don't
that's-
believe that at all.
You don't have to. It's
But
that's
I
what
don't
it
know.
is.
I
That's
just,
the illusion of magic.
Here,
isn't
I
it?
don't
I'll
know.
even say it again. Bullshit. And you know why I said bullshit? Because Penn and Teller,
What about them?
they don't fucking hire actors to come
They
in
don't
and
do
fucking
street
see
magic.
that.
No,
shit.
they don't.
No,
that's
they
true.
have
don't
done
do
street magic tricks.
When?
On one, I forget the show. It wasn't bullshit. It was one of their NBC shows or something like that.
So they go on the street. Well,
They've done things like
okay,
that.
But I'm saying the ones that are like way too like a coin trick I can get. All right, but when you need another participant to perform the trick in the Magician's Guild,
and
when you need a what's the stagehand called, the person on stage that helps them?
Lady.
Yeah, whatever they're called. When you need one of those for the trick to be a success, you get an actor to do that.
No,
And
I
you get a
don't.
reactive actor.
No,
An
that's
actor
not.
reacts-
That is
reacts
definitely
to-
not always the case.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
So
No, it isn't.
to
It's just
perform a
not.
trick that requires another person to be in on it. to
No,
make
no,
it-
no. See, this is
Well,
where you
that's
got to
the thing.
stop.
You can have
You've gotta
unwitting.
Stop. What you've got to
you
stop
know.
and stop having the premise already in your head that they have to have somebody that's in on it immediately.
for the trick to work.
They don't have to have somebody that's in on it. There are plenty of
Depending
tricks
on the
that
trick, yes, they do.
You're right,
depending on the
depending
trick.
on the trick.
Yeah, depending on
Stop
the trick, for
changing
sure.
the definition of what you're talking about to get to the fucking
I'm
point.
saying that
You're saying that all magicians, this is what you started with, all magicians that have another person there, that has to be an actor.
Yep.
Wrong.
all street magic that you see videos of.
Yeah, you're wrong. That's just wrong.
I'm not.
You're wrong on that. You're 100% wrong on that. You don't always need somebody
I'm not
to,
a street
to be in
magician,
it.
so I don't know.
You just don't always need somebody to be in on a trick.
I don't
Tim,
think that you
I think that
always
it's a
need someone to
crazy
be in on
thought
it.
that you can't think outside the box enough that you have to be like,
I think
well,
it's crazy
these people are
that you
too.
don't buy into it. That's what I think is bizarre. I thought you were a smart person.
I think you're a retard. You're retarded right now.
Yeah, okay.
You're being stupid.
Well, your opinion's your opinion, but I'm saying
No, it's mine's.
I thought you were
mine's a fact.
We're
Yours is an opinion.
open-minded enough to know that when you see a person do one of these reactions, like, "Oh my God, how the hell did you put a
No, I
put
agree
a
that there's
knife through my card and now my card doesn't have a hole through it? How did you do that?" I'm sorry, but that was a stage-planted card.
not
Whenever you
always
see someone's
the
item
case.
damaged, yes,
No,
that is always the case.
There's enough sleight
how
of
the fuck?
No, for
how the
fuck's
fuck
sake.
are you going to put how are you going to smash someone's watch and then have the same exact watch handed back to that person without knowing whose watch that is?
Yeah, now a
it doesn't
trick like
have
that,
to be the
I
same
don't know
exact
about
watch
that,
too.
yeah.
That's the other thing. It
Oh,
could be
okay.
something similar.
But yeah, it looks almost identical to it. So
Okay,
it's
that's fine.
It's odds then. So you got to find
Tim,
someone
you're-
that's wearing
you're
the watch.
so
the
here-
watch that's in your pocket. You have
Here's
to
the
find
problem.
someone on the street wearing
my
that.
guess is this is what you do. You've watched plenty of exposed magicians.
Yeah, it's
and that's
it's
why
deluded me
you're
because-
Yeah, that's why it's deluded you because you've watched nothing but that. I've watched enough of all of that shit, right? All the exposed and the not. There's plenty of magicians that can do things with somebody that's unwitting. They don't know. They're not in on it.
Sure,
There's
sure.
plenty of tricks that people can do.
But there are definitely a lot of tricks as well
How
that
many
work
of
the
you-
other
How many
way.
have you seen where you legitimately believe the person isn't acting?
There's been enough that I've seen.
All right.
But I agree that definitely like Chris Angel, it's all fucking plants, every single one of them.
Oh yeah, Chris Angel
100%.
for sure.
But you don't
for
think
sure.
Blaine has all plants?
I don't know. I don't fucking
know.
watch Blaine. I think he's boring.
I do think that Blaine has done some of the street tricks where they weren't.
No, this British guy.
You know,
Let's see if I can
they
find
weren't
it.
open.
This-
And the
Where
British
people
guy that
around
you're
his
talking
young
about,
British
this young
magician.
kid,
Oh, wait,
yeah,
I
that
think
guy
it's-
is full of shit.
Yeah,
Wait,
those are all
That
plants.
guy's
as well.
100%
Wait,
full
wait.
of
The
shit.
British
I know
guy,
who you're talking about.
Is he the guy that did the different mind tricks? You know what I'm talking about? Like
I don't
what is
think
his
so.
fucking name? Where he did a show where he showed how you could turn someone into an assassin.
No, he doesn't have a show. He's got a channel.
No,
he doesn't
yeah,
have
this
a show.
this
No?
kid just fucking
Okay.
has social media.
Oh,
presence.
never mind.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's a
that's not who I was
social
thinking.
media
So
This
that,
guy.
but what I'm saying is, though, you're right. I think that there's plenty of bullshitters
Julius
out there.
Dean or Julius
Yeah,
Stein.
Julia. I fucking.
Oh,
hate
never
that
mind. I've
guy.
never heard of him.
And his, like
He'll-
I said, he's all
Let me
plants.
see the picture of him,
He's all
'cause-
plants. Let me
Is
see.
he?
Yeah,
Let me see a picture of him because if it's the same kid,
this guy here.
yeah,
It's a younger.
Actually,
picture of him.
I don't hate him as much because I think he's got plenty that's not complete bullshit. But you're right. I do think that he's got plenty of plants too. That's not my point. My point isn't that there's some people that use plants and but my point is that I don't believe that there's as many as you think they are. I think that there's definitely some.
I think the majority of the ones that I'm still saying that everything I've seen,
Yeah,
It's
but
all
the thing is,
plants.
though, what you're seeing is a very narrow field
yeah,
versus
I don't,
watching enough of it.
I don't vastly
you-
explore
Well-
magic videos.
Well, what I'm saying though is you probably watch it on Reels and see this shit. Right?
Yeah, he shows
That's
up a
why.
lot on Reels.
That's
like,
why.
a
Oh,
really?
lot.
That's
on
why you're
Reels,
seeing the
this guy.
same fucking people on there.
Tell me that's not an act. Look at her. And it's usually a very beautiful person.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
a trick like that,
that's
though.
fucking ridiculous.
But that he doesn't need her to be a plant to do that.
Yeah, because a trick like that,
That's
though, is
a
something he could
very
easily-
basic magic
he
trick.
needs a reaction from a
And you can
beautiful
get a
person.
reaction from somebody
You can get a
without
reaction
fucking
like that out of some
easily.
party girl.
That
Yeah.
that is the dumbest fucking example I've ever
I'm
seen.
saying, but did
I'm
you
not-
believe that person was actually?
I have no fucking clue. I don't
don't.
know who she is.
I don't.
Well, you don't have to.
I
Nobody's
know,
asking
I'm
you to be
entitled
his fan.
I'm entitled to believe that this person is basically staging everything that he's doing in order to make himself famous.
Hey, guess what? I'm going to give you some insight on magic. All of it's staged.
I know.
Because it's not real magic.
I know,
It's all a lie.
but for you to say it's not, it's bizarre.
I didn't say that magic wasn't a lie.
You're,
I said that what your premise is bullshit. Your premise is bullshit. That everybody that fucking does magic always has a plant.
Well, yeah,
bullshit.
When the trick requires one, yes.
Okay, see, again, you're moving the
Yeah,
goalposts
when
every
when
time
the
you do
trick
something.
requires one.
When the trick requires one, yes, sure, they
need
have
a
a plant,
plant, right?
Requires one,
Right.
But you're saying requires. There's no requirement on that trick.
I know that's what's. But he found a beautiful person. Hey, can I get your reaction on this?
magician, dude, they'll go up and fucking, hey, dumb blonde chick, you want to see some magic? And she'll be like, I'm a dumb blonde chick,
Yeah. I need you to overreact to this.
or just react normally.
Yeah, I'm going to do it again. Can you get a little bit more emphasis on your
And
reaction?
see, I don't buy that.
I do.
I don't.
I think it's directed.
I think that if you bought that,
Same. That's back to what I was saying about whose line is it anyway.
for one,
The premise of that show is basically improv, right? These guys are going to come up on stage and they're going to improv whatever the director or producer gives them.
Yeah,
Improv.
yeah.
I'm saying they know beforehand what's going on.
I
at the
don't,
table.
and I'll tell you why. Because I guarantee that show is.
Have you ever seen a flop?
Do you,
Yeah, well, I mean, they
can
do
Can I
screw
tell
up-
you why?
I mean-
can I tell you why that is probably wrong? What you're saying, they probably do not record 22 minutes of fucking episode. They probably record an hour and a half
In front of a
live audience,
Okay.
and then put together the best 22 minutes for the half-hour show. That's how they do most of these shows. You know how like they used to do the what is his name? God damn it, John Edwards.
I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
the,
he knows
the
who it
psychic
is.
guy.
The psychic
yeah.
guy that
Oh
would fucking.
yeah.
They would record.
Crossing
they would
over with
record
John Edwards.
4
that's fucking
hours.
terrible.
4 hours. Just so they can have a show that it was a 30-minute show, which is 22 minutes on of show of all hits.
Yeah.
And it's not that hard
most
to do
of the time
cold
they're getting
reading.
misses, and all he needs is like a half hour worth of
yes,
hits.
that's all he's
Yeah.
got to have, and
And
all of
that
it's
shit together
basic
and boom.
guessing.
Yeah,
It's basic fucking human
Yeah,
psychology.
because I've
in
heard
there.
of people that have gone to his shows before where they've talked about it and said like, yeah, most of the
They're
time
not
he was getting shit
supposed to
wrong.
talk about it at all. I guess he's got
Exactly.
a fucking. Or when he had a show,
Yeah.
it was ironclad.
Oh, I know.
On the fucking
Yeah.
and
But
on the
people, there
NDA,
were-
the waiver that
yeah.
you signed, everything.
Yeah, but there were people that later talked about it later on, and like they said, he
Well, yeah,
got,
because
he got
no-
most of the shit wrong, and
Yeah,
like,
almost.
yeah.
Same thing with what was the other one? The dude with the doofy mustache.
Oh,
Hitler?
what, no,
Yeah, Hitler.
yeah.
Hitler. Remember Hitler's fucking Good Times Hour show?
Oh Jesus!
What the fuck, dude? Are you trying to bring back Sex with Hitler?
Getting progressive.
Jesus Christ, Kevin. For those of you who listened to that episode,
Oh, that game was just on sale, just so people know.
yes, Kevin bought 14 copies of it, which is weird. 14th letter.
14 copies on one computer.
I don't even know what the 14th letter is.
Yeah,
I don't
Shane,
know-
I
I don't
stand
either.
corrected them. Well, from what this website is saying, Quora, they instead record more material than they need for each
Yes,
show.
that's what they
in
always
order-
do.
in order to compact it down to where the hit rate's better.
Yes.
So there's probably a good percentage.
I
that's
guarantee
not.
you they're going to have 50 to 70% of it that doesn't make the air because it doesn't fucking hit.
Yeah.
That's improv in general.
Hey, was that who? The more you know.
Yeah,
That's the more you
finally
know.
got
Yeah,
it. We finally got
Yeah,
it.
We got
you
it.
Hit that one.
Do it
dude.
again. Do it again.
Dun,
Tim.
dun.
Shane was right.
Yeah. No, that's that. I
Does that make more sense
I
though?
stand corrected. It's. But when I
the
guess in my
same
theory
thing-
of improv is
You think that it should be funny all the time?
no. What I'm saying, what my experience of improv is, it's typically a rehearsed improv.
Well, then it's not improv.
Yeah, it's not
That's
improv,
not improv.
if it's rehearsed.
As I've, I mean, even on Whose Line, I've seen the same response to a request.
Yeah, but I think that that's because that's just their canned version of what they do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Could
if
be,
somebody
yeah.
asks you a question and because these guys have done improv for a long time.
Right.
So they've probably
So they
done this question
revisit
before.
They revisit.
Well, maybe
their
not
improv.
revisit, but they revisit their own shit that they've done and then bring it back out. And then
Yeah,
they
yeah,
don't go,
try a different approach
They don't
to
go,
it.
oh shit, I did this on episode 35. They go, I've done this in the past. This worked in the past.
Yeah.
They don't remember that it was on the show already because,
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, because those guys on that show are all really
well,
accomplished.
here's
improv
another one.
guys.
Have you ever watched Kill Tony?
Yeah, I
check
love
out
Kill Tony.
check out Kill Tony. It's
Kill
really
Tony's
fucking
awesome.
good. So what
Yeah.
Kill Tony's premise is for the show is they bring in
Shane, you got an erection right now?
yes, I've got a
Jesus
huge
Christ.
erection.
Just for being proven right.
God,
It's
damn. not.
Look at your cheeks are all flushed.
the only
too.
way I can
Look
go.
at Shane's
Um,
getting off on this shit right now. Look
but-
at him. Holy shit.
But on Kill Tony, the whole
Calm it
premise
down,
of the
dude.
show is they bring in unknown comedians and they give them 1 minute and then for like 7 minutes they tear everything they did apart, right?
Yeah.
And all of that part is improv. Now, for the most part, they do sometimes know who they have coming up there, so they know they've got a few jokes that they already got lined up, you know. But then when the banter starts back and forth, there's a lot of improv shit in there. You know, it's just they're good at what they fucking do, which is why you end up seeing the good shit. You know, because if they do enough of the fucking show. Now, this one, I don't think they do any editing out of that shit. They also have the band, which I think the band has comedians, you know, in it, and it's a fucking interesting show.
Because I think one of the band members, didn't he go off and do his own comedic tour or something?
I know that they've had Jeremiah Watkins.
That's
in there.
the guy I was thinking of.
That black guy with the afro?
No, that is definitely not Jeremiah Watkins.
thinking-
Jeremiah
I'm
Watkins is a tall,
comedy.
skinny white dude.
Yeah, he's tall, like
Comedy band.
Viking.
He's just gonna repeat exactly what I said. Tim, he's a tall, skinny white guy.
I was thinking of
He's a tall Viking-looking dude.
He's not. He doesn't look Viking. He's
kinda
a
does.
super skinny guy.
Yeah, but
He's not
that's
a
what
Viking.
Vikings are. They're tall, skinny
No.
dudes. Yes, they are.
I don't think of a fucking Viking as a
not
tall,
like
skinny
well,
guy.
we're not talking about like the Middle Ages.
I think of
Vikings.
a
I'm talking
Viking
about
as
modern
like
day
more
Vikings.
like Arnold Schwarzenegger build from the 80s.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's Hungarian.
I don't care, but that's what you think of more.
Yeah. You're thinking of the Middle Age.
Yeah, you
Vikings.
think of these big
I'm thinking of like
No, and the
modern
only-
day Sweden. These
yeah,
skinny blonde people.
Yeah, that's not a Viking.
That is a Viking.
No, that's the
Viking
lineage.
blood.
That's a
Yeah.
lineage of Vikings.
Yeah, still.
Vikings were a totally different people. Vikings would rape and pillage an entire fucking village. I like how pillage. Do you understand that? Wow, Kevin's making the frogs gay.
Hey, great. We got him back. Super duper.
Hey, it's amazing.
I was
He's-
thinking of Reggie,
always
Reggie
come
Watts.
back.
That's what I
yeah,
was
Reggie Watts. Reggie Watts is pretty.
One
he's
of these
pretty
days,
funny.
mark my words, we're gonna have Alex Jones on this show one day,
Oh, we're gonna be.
Oh,
on,
cool.
We're gonna be on.
or
his.
it won't happen at all.
I-
but that's
Can I wear my
Yeah.
what is it? What did Kanye wear? Just a black mask or something?
Yeah.
So this
Yeah,
is the
you
weird
wear a
thing
black
is
mask.
when you get Alex Jones to look like the sane, rational one on a show.
Dude, yeah, you're going too far.
And then he goes on to Gavin McInnes's show. Of all fucking people, right?
Wait, Kanye?
Kanye
Oh,
went
I
on to
didn't see
Gavin-
that one.
Gavin McInnes. He went on fucking Alex Jones.
I saw the
There
Alex
was
Jones
another
one.
one that he went on too. I can't remember.
Well, I know
what
he
that
went on
was.
Timcast and then
Timcast.
stormed off or walked
What is he
off.
on tour or something like that?
He kind of was.
He's trying to make it better by saying worse things.
Yeah,
Because
Basically,
recently,
dude, it got worse.
blaming the Jews
Dude,
for
no,
everything.
recently, I think on the Gavin McInnes one, the only little snippet that I've heard of it was like saying like, well, you don't go up and like, you know, like when you meet, you know how like if you hear something about a group of people, but you differentiate that from an individual, right? He's all, you do that with like Jews, right? And he's like, no. No, they are all the same.
It's so funny how
And I'm like, how do you
everybody's
get
trying
it
to give him
worse?
outs, and then he
Yes.
just walks right into
Yeah,
it, dude.
it's like-
Like
What-
Alex
what's
Jones.
What's his
tried-
end game here? What's his
I don't know what
plan?
his end game is. I guess Holocaust 2.0.
I think it's just to destroy his career, like utterly, because that's
But
pretty.
it doesn't. I
much
mean,
what
Let's see what I
he's
can
got
get
enough
away
money
with
that
type
who
thing.
gives a shit, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he definitely has fuck you money.
oh,
right?
lots of
Yeah,
it.
that's a
Yeah,
good point.
isn't he a billionaire?
Not
No,
quite anymore. I
quite.
think after he lost a lot of his sponsors and all that shit, like he was going to
He
be.
still has his
Okay.
Yeezys.
No,
He doesn't
Yeah,
have
he
Yeezys.
no,
have
because
his
that was
Yeezys
like done
anymore.
through Adidas. or
That was through
something.
Adidas. They kicked him out
They
of
kicked
that.
him
Yeah.
fucking straight out. They go, oh, you don't like the Jews? They're like, you know,
We're Jews, sir.
I don't, well, it's Adidas. Isn't that a German company?
Even better.
They're not a lot of. They're like, hey, whoa, we lived it. You gotta go.
Yeah.
My grandparents still have the suit
Oh man,
In the lamp.
that's depressing.
and the painting. Yeah, I don't understand what. Well,
You know, another thing that's weird is like not a lot of people are named Adolf. It's
Not
really
these
weird.
days.
you know what's odd is there's still a lot of people called Saddam. There's still a lot of people named.
That's a pretty
Osama.
common.
Well, yeah, but
Those
you
are
got to
common
realize
names.
that they don't look at that name over there the same way we look at the name.
Yeah,
over
that's true.
And
That's true.
Osama, yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of those too, because they're like,
Yeah.
you know what, we're
There's
on
quite
his
a few.
side.
Yeah, there are a lot of Osamas.
Yeah.
I
What?
remember.
It's
One
not the
man's-
same.
Hey, one
I
man's
remember-
terrorist is another man's freedom
was
fighter.
it 2 days after? No,
All right, quote George Carlin.
3 days after that, I
That's
remember
not a George
working at
Carlin
Pizza
quote.
Hut.
That is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, you did that back in like the early 80s.
Okay,
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, he did a joke talking about that.
you're gonna give him an erection and prove him right? He needs to get off
I
that
don't
thing.
know if he's right
You
or
know how-
wrong.
you
I
know
have
how-
no clue.
you know how
I
Shane
didn't
is,
know
man.
who said
He's
that.
gotta
I
be
just-
right.
George
it's
Carlin.
just like an old saying, you know.
I mean, he might have also borrowed it from somebody, but it was one
Maybe.
of his jokes from a long time
Oh,
ago.
okay.
Because
But yeah, I have no clue.
he did a joke comparing things that we would say one thing, they would say another thing, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And he went through it, and he's like, the Israelis or the Palestinians would call themselves freedom fighters, and the Israelis would call them terrorists. I mean, it obviously did it better than that.
Yeah.
I think Carlin said it better.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I've been telling
'Cause he
people this
fucking
for
did.
years.
I've been trying to get this point across for decades.
Nobody will listen to me.
Nobody does.
That's what I've been saying.
Even Frank down the street, the guy that keeps rattling that can at me.
Frank.
He won't fucking. He doesn't even listen.
My man.
So,
That's
anyway,
good stuff, man.
we've finally got a soundboard.
Yes, we do.
So
We'll
that's
have
good.
to obviously customize it,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
in
there's
time,
a lot of shit that's got to go.
A lot, because most of the shit I don't know. What the
No,
hell
most
it
of the
is.
shit you're not. You
And
got.
some of it you can't even. You can barely hear.
Well, you might find a gem among the ones that you're like, I don't get this, and then
Yeah.
you just hit one. You're like, oh shit, that'd be hilarious.
It's
And this,
it's a familiar tone.
not even just familiar. Just it might be like, oh, that would be perfect if somebody said something that didn't hit at all.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, crickets.
You just got knocked out, motherfucker. You know, shit like that.
That's not how the line goes, but okay.
I don't care.
I'm just
I'm
saying.
not. I'm paraphrasing.
Well,
I'm
you made it longer by
I'm-
paraphrasing it.
Paraphrasing. Yes,
Yeah,
I like how Fat
paraphrasing,
Tim thinks of fries in every situation.
I had the nacho Taco Bell fries today. Not as good as I thought it would be. I thought
It
they were
looks
gonna-
so
I
good on the
haven't-
commercial.
I haven't tried those yet.
They're just basically French fries in heavy seasoning.
Oh,
And you
I
always
see.
trust the taco place to make your French fries.
Well, I heard they
Yeah,
were made
yeah.
out of. It was made out of corn and not potatoes. I thought they were like. That's what I
Oh.
thought, but no, they're
No, they're just regular French
regular
fries.
French fries, heavy
Just
cheese.
tortilla chips shaped into fucking.
That's kind of what
rectangle.
I was expecting. I was
Pretty-
expecting
pretty
some sort of,
lazy.
like, yeah. So unimpressed. I wouldn't recommend it.
They just
You know,
pulled them out of
That's a
McDonald's.
bummer.
They just pulled them out of McDonald's fucking
Oh, no, and
grease
then
trap.
I had their cheesy grilled stuffed burrito. This thing's fucking disgusting.
That thing's actually good.
It's coated in melted cheese.
Cheesy
on the,
grilled
on the
stuffed burrito?
outside.
I haven't had that
It's
one
not
yet
supposed
either.
to be on the outside.
It was on the
It's
outside.
not
of
supposed
this-
to be, Tim.
Yeah.
You had my first day on the job, boss.
Yeah, they they
that guy.
covered it in cheese and then grilled it with the cheese on the outside.
Yeah, that's not. It's supposed to be in
What?
between.
greasy as
I
shit. I'm
think-
like, what the fuck?
I
is
think
this?
the way that
it's
thing's
a wet burrito.
I think that the way that thing's supposed to be made is like two
Hey,
tortillas,
man, it might
the-
turn out pretty good.
the
though.
melted cheese in
If it's
between the
made right.
tortillas, and then all the innards inside. I think that's how it's supposed to be made. They didn't put the other burrito
that could be the case
on,
because
and then just tossed it in and said, "Fuck it, it's good enough for me."
we're saving a tortilla on this
Yeah.
one. But they did bring the Mexican pizza back, which I'm pretty stoked about. That I was so pissed when they took that from me.
A
The
food that
Mexican
pisses
pizza?
a food
the
that pisses
Mexican
off.
pizza is so fucking good.
It is good.
It's a food that pisses off both the Mexicans and the Italians.
Well, Taco Bell is basically that.
2 in 1. A-okay.
Ah, we got it. We got both of them. It's why not?
Rice
Ladies and
with it.
gentlemen,
they're gonna
we
find
got
something
'em.
Like an Asian too. Serve it with soy sauce or something
God
like
damn
that.
it! There was something that I was gonna bring up, but we're like almost out of time.
Oh no!
Oh, really?
Yeah. I forget. Oh man,
Crickets.
this is what I was gonna fucking have you. We're gonna have to watch this next time.
Well, let's give
Um,
them a teaser for next
Yeah,
time.
just
Well,
send it to me.
You're gonna forget.
No,
it,
no, no.
but
I
who
have to find
cares?
it. Oh, dude, this is another thing. I didn't know that this existed. Motorcycle chariot racing.
Motorcycle
I've
chariot
seen that.
racing. huh?
I've never seen that
Well,
before.
they got a whole bunch of motorcycles in front that are unmanned.
Yeah, unmanned motorcycles in front. There's two, and then there's a chariot behind it.
Yeah.
And a guy that like pulls throttles and turns it from the back there.
Pretty
And
wicked awesome,
it's
right?
Fucking crazy. I was like, dude, that looks fun as shit.
Yeah.
And then
Deerdick did something. Well, not similar, but that the passenger bike where you
Passenger bike?
yeah, it's a bicycle that has a sidecar that you stand up in, and they do racing with that shit.
Oh,
And
That sounds
Deerdick started a
badass.
line of them. He started building a line. He had
That's weird.
And no, these things look.
I'm not a. It's weird. I'm a fan.
It's BMX.
I was a huge skateboarder. Right, I did a lot of skateboarding all the time. I've ever since Deerdick got I liked him before. Once he became a personality, I was like, I don't like.
Oh,
him
I
that
don't. I
much.
could give two fucks about him.
Well,
Yeah.
one of the,
He actually started a line of these bikes and got them into Walmart. Walmart was selling them.
well, one of the problems I have with him is like he's like, I did the show first. And it's like, when Tosh came out, because they were having a beef for a while because
Were they?
they had a similar show.
Oh.
Deerdick just showed fucking shit,
Yeah, they
and
do
it's not
kinda have a
funny.
similar show.
Well, he had before Yeah, before that, it was Robin.
Well, he's
Big.
also got like
Huh?
a panel.
No,
of
no, no.
people
Robin
on.
Big was before that.
Yeah,
No.
Robin Big was before
No.
Ridiculous.
Yes.
Yes, it was.
Okay, either way, I
Robin
don't
Big
care
was
who
before
was
Ridiculous.
before. What I'm saying though is, they had a beef about who did it first. When funny, Joel McHale did it on The Soup long before both of them.
Oh,
Yeah,
of
it was-
course,
was
yeah.
Joe McHale, there was someone before.
I know that. I
him.
forget who the guy was before him.
Yeah,
He was forgettable.
Neither of them did any
No.
kind of
Oh,
innovations
no, it's
in
that
TV.
one,
But
game
Daniel
that-
Tosh, his version has been the best by far.
Tosh
Yeah,
Point
yeah.
Tosh.0 is fucking
'Cause he's
hilarious.
funny as
yeah,
fuck.
Deerdix is basically a copy of that. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's terrible because none of the people on it are funny. They just go,
Well, he's got that blonde chick with the most annoying laugh. on
God,
fucking
the
planet.
goat laugh.
His girlfriend or not.
Yeah, that-
Yeah, but this is what I mean. It's fucking absolutely nonsense. Oh, another thing that happened this week was, did you guys see any of the video game awards stuff and the controversy in that?
No.
So Elden Ring ended up winning Game of the Year, which is not a controversy.
No
but-
surprise.
Some kid in the audience
Oh,
just
I
walked
saw
up
that,
with
dude.
them and then just stood in the back like, yeah,
Yeah.
we did it.
And they
then
comes-
got arrested.
Yeah, well, no, he came up and congratulated Bill Clinton or something.
Yeah, dude, he did some fucking
dude,
crazy shit.
And the Japanese developers are standing there for Elden Ring, are standing there going like looking at each other like speaking
They're
Japanese.
like, we don't know who the fuck
kid?"
this
Yeah.
guy is.
He just followed them up and then got in last and said like, I want to thank my benefactor Bill Clinton or whatever. Just like everyone's like, what the hell just
They're like,
happened?
we don't know who this guy is at all.
Good for
And then
him,
he ended
man.
up getting arrested like right after it.
Why? It wasn't illegal.
Well, so their point was, because their shitty security didn't catch it in the first place, is that this guy could have meant them harm. And it's like, clearly he wasn't.
Yeah.
But
No.
you know, that's your shitty security.
He didn't
That's
break
not-
any fucking laws.
I
Well,
think because the
apparently-
video game awards weren't in America.
This is not the first time this kid's apparently done this. Some YouTubers showed like a couple other award shows
Yeah,
that
I
happened
saw- I
where
saw
he,
something about
yeah,
that.
where he had done things.
He does shit like that all
yeah,
the time.
at other award shows.
So they're finally like,
So-
none of your shenanigans on this one. You're
yeah,
out of here.
Yeah,
So they arrested him.
Oh,
yeah. Over the
that's
past
lame.
several years, I guess he's popped up a couple of times.
So like that guy says, "Fuck her right in the pussy."
Oh, that guy was
That
hilarious.
guy pops up every now and
Yeah.
then. He's still pulling that.
Well,
shit.
dude, I think a lot of this started with the Baba Booey bullshit.
Oh yeah, way back when.
Yeah,
When
I
Howard
remember
Stern
that,
used
dude.
to be funny.
Yeah.
And not a crazy guy that just sits in a tower.
Oh yeah, 'cause,
That's all he does now. He
yeah.
literally,
Well, yeah.
he went in
He
once.
didn't leave his fucking house for like 2 years.
He's still in his house.
Is he
He's
really?
left his house once now to go into the studio.
Jesus.
And that was just because Bruce Springsteen was going to be there and he
Yeah,
wanted
they
to
actually
meet him.
they had to air that one. That's actually a Netflix special.
Yeah. So outside of that, he has stayed at his home because he's like, COVID's going to kill everyone. It's like, dude.
dude, he's insane.
Yeah, he's
He's
gone nuts.
so insane.
So the other thing that I was going to talk about tonight would have been Jennifer Lawrence. I don't know if you heard that one too.
Oh yeah, she's the first action hero, the
First
female action hero.
And I was like, well, that's weird because I remember this Sigourney Weaver chick.
Wait, what action was it? Red?
No.
What was that called? That movie that she
No.
did?
She was in,
It was
the
long before
Hunger
that, The
Games.
Hunger Games, which was an action movie.
That's right.
But
Yeah,
no,
I just finished that. I forgot.
but
about
I was like, yeah, but I was like, that's weird because I remember like Alien, you can't really say is an action movie, but Aliens you can
Definitely.
and she's the lead fucking character in it.
Yeah.
You know
Well, how much fighting did she do?
how much Ridley and
Yeah, she did mostly running in that.
she did a lot of shooting, burning shit. She fought the Queen Alien. I don't know.
In a
That's-
robot
Hey,
suit.
what about the
Yeah.
bionic fucking woman or Wonder Woman?
Yeah,
Linda Carter was doing that shit like in
but
the
I mean, all that
70s.
shit was stupid.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. They were still
I
action
mean,
heroes.
yes, no, I agree.
Yeah.
I still don't.
I
care.
know they were. It doesn't matter. They were all stupid. Yeah, that's true. But they were still action heroes. And also, wait. There's even other ones that were fucking.
Oh
back
boy, we
before
got
then,
him
too.
going.
I'm
Where's the
just saying.
button for shut the fuck up, Kevin?
Smoke weed
Every day. Yeah.
So that was another thing that I was going to talk about. But the big thing that I was going to talk about was, and we'll do that next week.
Play him out. Play him out.
So, no, actually, what we need is the fucking music that they have playing at the awards.
Yep. The play him out music.
Yeah. No, the one thing that I was going to really bring up
Wrap
this
it
week,
up.
which would have been good, was the robots.
Robots?
What
Yep.
are they doing now?
They're
putting
now
guns on
allowed
'em?
used to what was it? San Francisco is now allowing them to use lethal force with robots.
What the fuck?
What do you
So-
mean? Giving lethal force to the robots or killing
You can
robots?
bash
Yes, they're
its head
killing
in with a-
robots.
with a
It's about fucking time. to
Yeah,
kill these
baseball
goddamn-
bats at the ready.
No, yeah, I don't know if you've heard. It's literally Terminator down there.
Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah.
So we're allowed to kill them now.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah, Tim.
It was getting out of hand.
Tim's like,
Well, I
they're
know.
all robots.
It's getting out of hand, man.
That's what's
It
going to
really
happen when Tim goes and shoots up a mall. I thought they were robots.
That was actually my thing growing up when I was a kid. I totally thought everyone was a robot and I was part of some experiment.
All right,
I'm not even kidding.
All right, we had similar thoughts.
Yeah. I'm just saying, you look in a mirror, it's like, I'm the only real person that exists.
No, mine was I'm a robot, and
Oh, you
everybody else was not.
Oh.
I was like, man, I'm going to find out later, like, I just can't die.
No,
You
mine
can
was
shoot me, it
exact
doesn't even matter.
opposite. I was,
All right. Stop, shut the fuck up.
Fuck.
So we're going to end the
Hey,
show on this
Coffee
nonsense.
brand coffee, everybody. Check it out.
Follow us, like, subscribe. Tell your fucking friends. Let's get this show moving.
Use
Yeah,
use coupon code GPS1 to get 5% off your purchase at coffeebrandcoffee.com.
Coffees, teas, everything you need for those daily pick-me-ups, wake-me-ups, and take-me-ups.
And if you use code Stick It In Your Ass on OnlyFans/Kevin McNichols, he'll give you 20% off for the first month.
Hey, I'm already signed up.
All right. Goodbye, everybody.